What's for dinner? Lizards for starters. Most lizards are insect eaters, insectivores, but some have special diets. Some big lizards are carnivores and eat animals such as birds, rodents, or other lizards. A few lizards are plant eaters, herbivores. The insectivore. The Sinai agama is a slender lizard. It has long, thin limbs, which make it good at running over the hot sand when it hunts in the heat of the day. It feeds on ants and other insects, but it also eats sand. The binge eater. The Gila monster only eats between 5 to 10 times a year, but when it does, this lizard can consume the equivalent of over half of its body weight. It mainly eats the eggs of birds or other reptiles. The Gila monster stores fat in its thick, stumpy tail. It is this energy store that allows it to survive for months without food. The vegetarian. One plant-eating lizard is the green iguana, which survives on a complex diet of leaves, shoots, flowers, and fruit. It can't digest animal protein well, although it may sometimes accidentally eat small insects and other invertebrates that are attached to vegetation. The cannibal. The American bullfrog is the largest of the North American frogs, growing up to 8 inches in length. These frogs are voracious eaters and will eat anything they can fit into their exceedingly large mouths. This includes insects and other invertebrates, rodents, birds, snakes, and even other bullfrogs. Frog food that moves. Most frogs are carnivorous. Nearly all of them eat insects and other invertebrates like worms, spiders, and centipedes, but some of the bigger frogs take on larger prey such as mice, birds, or other frogs. The jelly eater. Leatherback turtles are the biggest turtles in the world. They live on a diet of jellyfish and comb jellies, both of which are made up mostly of water. To get enough energy and nutrients to grow so big, leatherbacks eat huge quantities of food. They sometimes eat their own weight in jellyfish each day. The cruncher. Loggerhead turtles mainly eat hard-shelled creatures such as crabs, conchs, and clams. Their big heads and strong jaws help them to crush the shells, and they can hold their breath for up to 20 minutes on their dives down to the seafloor. Sea turtles. The diet of sea turtles varies between species. Some eat a wide range of foods, both plant and animal, but others have special diets with adaptations that make it easier to eat particular things. The frutivore. Ezekson's Brazilian tree frog is one of the very few plant-eating frogs. Living in bromeliads in the Brazilian coastal moist forest, it eats brightly colored berries from arum plants and fruit from the cocoa tree. The frog helps to disperse plant seeds in its poop. The mighty eater. Poison dart frogs use poisons in their skin to deter potential predators. They get their poisons from their food. The strawberry poison dart frog gets its toxins from a mite that lives in the soil in Central and South America. The frog also eats other small invertebrates. As the frog eats its food, the toxic chemicals build up in its body, which makes it more poisonous. The sponge muncher. Hawksbill turtles live around coral reefs rich in marine life. They can eat a range of prey, but they mainly live on a diet of primitive, plant-like animals called sponges. The turtles are named after their sharp, bird-like beaks that make it easier for them to reach sponges growing in crevices between rocks and coral.